Hello guys, it's Asan Gaming and I'm reacting to Brother and Sister Go to War at School by Dhar Mann Studios. If you want to check the channel or the original video, the links are in the description. Anyways, let's begin. Can I just skip this entire thing because I feel like this is useless. Like, okay, they go on war, blah blah blah. Done.
I totally hate you first.
Liar, I hit you way before you hit me, and you know it. You're so annoying.
No, you're annoying.
Ah,
I hate you.
What are you two doing? I can hear that racket from the hall. Do I have to call your father?
no.
Keep those ice packs on your face for the next 30 minutes. Get to class.
Look, you got the better grade.
I got that too, but did you get the extra credit? Yeah, didn't think so. Looks like I win again.
What?
I don't think that's how that works. Extra credit exists if you didn't reach 100%. Like, you can't surpass that. Like, it's like saying, oh, I already fully aced the exam, but if I do the extra credit, I'll get, or like, if I fully ace the subject in general, if I do the extra credit, I'll get more. No, that's not how it works. Once you reach the limit, which is the highest grade, extra credit will not do anything for you. At least that's what I know. Like, again, extra credit exists if and only if you haven't gotten the highest grade. But if you got the highest grade, then what will extra credit do? It's like trying to add more money to a bank account whose limit you already reached. You can't. You simply can't. If you reach the limit of the amount of money in that bank account, adding extra money cannot happen. Anyways, let's continue.
What are you laughing at, Ken? You got a 70.
Yeah, but at least I didn't get shown up by my sister.
Talia's perfect score, plus the extra credit question, makes her our star pupil of the day.
Wait, that's really how it works? Like, isn't there supposed to be a limit? Again, like, why does that extra credit question exist? Genuinely, why? If it just exists so that you may save yourself a couple of marks, you know, or maybe get yourself from a B to an A or whatever, then her getting the extra credit question correctly shouldn't do a thing. Both of them got 100%. You can't surpass 100%. Anyways, let's continue.
Uno.
Blue.
I win.
She got you again.
She got lucky.
And with that win, I get my second star sticker of the day.
Speaking of winning, the science fair's next week. How's the diorama coming along, Josh?
Oh, yeah, let me show you.
Wow, that turned out great.
Right? It took me hours.
What about the ocean? You can't make a diorama about the ecosystem and forget the ocean. They only cover 71% of the planet's surface. Duh.
What? No, Oh, no. Ugh, I'd start all over.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's okay. It's still good. It'll be fine.
Me and Sally finished it after school.
That looks fantastic, sweetie. My little politician.
Aha! Little Miss Perfect made a mistake. Classes, plural and possessive.
If you guys spent less time arguing and more time working together, imagine what you could accomplish. Like making the basketball team and bringing home the trophy.
I mean, you can't really say that when you're promoting, like, you're encouraging that. Because genuinely think about it, the whole star system doesn't work in the long run. Like, he keeps saying, if you spend less time arguing or whatever, more time, you know, doing work together and that stuff, imagine what you could accomplish. My man, you cannot say that when you have a star system in your home. You're essentially encouraging competition between the two all the time, 24/7. How can they work together when you keep encouraging a system where they essentially have to compete together in everything 24/7? Like, genuinely, how? This is the type of system that doesn't make sense at all. If you want your kids to work together, that's the last system you want to implement, because essentially you're doing a competition between your children, where the competition is who can have the most stars. And for that to happen, they will have to compete with each other all the time, therefore not leaving any room for any collaboration, for any teamwork. There won't be any room, because they'll keep competing 24/7. My guy, like the fact that the person who probably introduced the system, says this. I don't know if I should call it ironic. Like, sometimes the definition of ironic gets blurred a little bit for me, but like, I feel like this is the perfect example of irony. The person who introduced the star system that promotes competition is telling the two people who are competing together to work together into teamwork. The irony is. Anyways, let's continue.
Tryouts are this week.
Yes, and I'm so excited to dominate.
Me too. My jump shots have been getting really good.
Wait, you're trying out for the team?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Okay, first of all, this conflict should not exist, because last time I checked, don't women and men have different teams when it comes to basketball? Like, women have their own teams alone and men have their own teams alone? Isn't that how it works? Like, I don't remember ever hearing of men and women working together in the same team, since, men, due to their biology, have more advantages. There is a reason why women have their own teams and men have their own teams. Like, I have never heard of them being like that, so why try to dominate? It's like you two are gonna be competing in that too. You can't. You simply can't. Anyways, let's continue. Introduce the crush as always.
Should've known. He's totally obsessed with Sally.
Am not. She's just... Oh my gosh.
That was sad, yo.
What was I supposed to do?
Talking to her would be a good start.
I bet you $20 he's gonna fumble.
Hi, Sally. Hey, Josh. Hi.
I mean, credit to him. This man has already done what 99% of boys his age wouldn't dare to do. He actually tries to go to his crush and talk to her instead of just watching her from the sidelines, which I'll give him credit for, because let's be honest, if you've been watching these stories for a while, even if not from Dhar Mann directly, you know that when it comes to these stories, 99% of men, whether it's high schoolers or middle schoolers or whatever, will not dare to go to talk to their crush. Especially when told by their friends, they'll be like, stop, or whatever. So I'll give him credit for that. He did what most men his age or even a little older than him wouldn't dare to do. So anyway.
Hey, I was thinking...
Sally, there you are. We have a code blue emergency. I need your perfect penmanship to make me 20 more signs for my campaign. What do you say, bestie?
Sorry, Josh. I should probably help your sister.
What are you doing on my side of the cafeteria?
Well, I was talking to Sally.
Not cool. We agreed. This is my side and that's your side with your stupid friends.
That smile of hers shows me that she totally planned for it. I mean, let's be honest, her appearing at the exact moment where he was talking to, I think her name was Sally, right? So, like, the fact that the exact moment he, started to have a genuine conversation with Sally, she immediately came in? Wow, very much of a coincidence, huh? Like, genuinely, like, that smile sold it. That smile she had sold the fact that she intentionally did this. Like, she could have talked about this any other point throughout the day, or at least a little bit later, but nope, she had to intervene exactly when Josh wanted to make the move. Anyway.
Did that go as bad as it looked?
Because it looked bad. Really bad.
Okay, no, you cannot blame him. The only reason it looked bad was because his sister intervened. Trust me, if she did it, it would have looked much better.
Embarrassingly bad, even.
My stupid sister interrupted. She needs Sally's help for some posters for class president.
Tyler's becoming class president? That makes sense.
Yeah, I'd vote for her. She's smart, athletic.
Not to mention, kind of hilarious.
This is incredible, Sally. Thank you. Without your help, I would have had to ask my stupid brother.
Josh is good at this kind of stuff.
I don't know, I guess.
Hey, does Josh have a girlfriend?
Bro, that's disgusting. Don't tell me you have a crush on my brother.
What? No.
What are you guys doing? You took up the whole wall. Where am I supposed to put my posters?
There's plenty of space right next to the bathroom.
Whatever. It's not like you have a chance of beating me anyway.
All right, layups, let's go.
I mean, do we really even need to see the montage? I'm gonna skip a couple of seconds and check.
Sorry.
All right, guys, let's play some knockout.
Can I skip it and just chalk it up to being training? Because, like, I feel like this isn't important in the slightest.
Oh no! Yeah!
Out, she got you. You're out. Wow.
Can we just skip to the part where the two compete?
Got it. Winner. Nice job, Talia.
Here, ball. Ooh, that's you. God, pass on mine. Yeah.
Oh, Josh, not cool.
Sorry.
Because you all worked so hard and gave me your best today, I've got good news. You all made the team.
Yeah.
After adding up the votes for team captain, we have a tie. Josh and Talia will be co-captains this year.
Isn't it kinda weird that Talia is even allowed? Again, there's a reason why women and men have different teams. There's a reason why the WNBA exists and why the NBA exists. And like, to add to the fact that she's the only girl there, if the team was like half girl, half boys, maybe I would have excused it, but like, she's the only one there. And it's very clear that some of the boys have an advantage over her when it comes to height. Like, you know, you see what I mean? Or am I just going somewhere I shouldn't? Anyways, let's continue.
All right, guys, we're done for the day. Get your stuff, get out of here.
What's with the look? You made captain. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, with my sister. Can you believe that? What a joke.
And it's hilarious. I know you're a terrible basketball player, Josh, but at least that girl didn't beat me out for team captain. Pathetic.
What are you doing here, Caleb? Don't you go to Riverside?
Looking at competition. We're playing it next week. Looks like we have nothing to worry about. We're gonna crush you.
Let's go.
Yep, that's a montage. I'm gonna skip 10 to 15 seconds. If the montage still goes on, then I'll skip. So... yeah, as always, skip! Yeah, I'll be honest, you guys really didn't miss out on much, like, at all. Basically, them doing pranks to each other, and Josh becoming a little better and becoming at, I would say, the same level as her when it comes to the whole stars system thing. You know, that thing where you add stars for your accomplishments. He's essentially become equal to her instead of behind. And again, I find it ironic that the same father who put the star system, which remember is supposed to encourage competition, says that the two of them should do a little teamwork. I find it ironic that the person who introduced a system that encourages competition and discourages teamwork says that they should do teamwork. Like, genuinely think about it for one moment, how ironic that is. Like, you add a system and then you recommend them to do something that opposes your system? Like, I don't know if that's the correct use of irony or not, but that, like, honestly feels incredibly ironic. Anyway, let's continue.
So annoying lately. He's such a jerk.
I don't know. He's not that bad, is he?
Not this again. Ew. You can't be crushing on my brother. First of all, gross. Second of all, he's lame and you're way too cool to go out with someone like him. Trust me.
Lame, huh? I'll show her.
Are you really about to deface your own sister's campaign posters?
It's not what it looks like. I was just getting back at her for something she did.
If you really want to get back at her, we should team up. Ball, ball, ball. That was a foul.
Oh, ball.
You're such a cheater.
That's enough. Cut it out. Cut it out. Everyone, water break. You guys need to cool off.
I want my mommy.
No one wants a crybaby for class president, do they? Vote for Penelope on Thursday.
Josh, how could you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't give me that. The only way Penelope could have got that video is from you.
This has gotten out of hand. We're not leaving this room until the two of you tell me what's going on with you.
It's not my fault, it's hers.
What'd I do to you?
How about everything? It was bad enough that you were showing me up in math class. Now you like sports too? I'm sick of it. Everything is just so easy for her. Do you know what it's like to go to the same school as her? Everyone just thinks she's so perfect. And then look at me, her twin, and just think, why isn't he as good as her?
That's no excuse for giving Penelope that video. Everyone's laughing at me.
I'm sorry, didn't you do to him the same thing? Like, of course, she didn't send it like her rival a video or something, but think about it. She tried to make everyone laugh at him all the time. It's not like you have an excuse. You can't say, oh, he made everyone laugh at me. Girl, you did the exact same thing to him. Just what you did was different. Like, the result is the same. Remember when you made everyone laugh at him? Like, in the montage, if you don't know, they showed her essentially shaking up the soda, and you know what happens when you shake soda before you open it? Yeah, that. Everyone knows, I don't even need to explain it, and everyone laughed at him. Like, she shouldn't think. Like, she shouldn't even dare to say, oh, you made everyone laugh at me. You did the same thing. Girl, you did the exact same thing. You cannot complain. Like, you generally can't complain. And if they pay Josh as the bad guy, I'll explode them. Not like they're the type of thing where they cancel each other out. I can't say either is the bad guy. Anyway, let's continue.
Wait, Josh, you sent that video? How could you do that to your own sister?
She started it. She was talking bad about me to Sally.
That's what this is about, Sally?
I heard you the other day. Calling me lame.
Not everything is about you, Josh.
Then why are you always copying everything I do? You didn't even like sports until last year.
It's not copying, you just don't get it.
Well, help us understand, Talia.
You see, I just wanted to prove that I could do anything that Josh could. But that's only part. The truth is, before the accident, you two were always doing stuff together. Playing basketball, baseball, doing boy stuff, and that was okay because I had Mom. After the funeral, I didn't know how to connect with either of you. Mom was the family glue.
Okay, so you went to do boy stuff then?
To practice. And
Okay, you started to practice again to spend more time with them. Anything else I need to know?
Told me, sweetie.
That still doesn't explain why you're talking about me to Sally.
You see what I mean? Like, something that they took like, what, 15 to 20 seconds to do? I easily explained in 5. Like, okay, she wanted to be with them more, so she practiced to have some relatable stuff to talk about, you know, the same topics, you know? Understandable.
All that does is admit that you were copying me to try and make yourself feel cooler. Let's talk about lame.
Josh.
I hate you.
I hate you too!
Honestly, I could say that the person who started is honestly the dad. Like, cause like, think about it, dude. Like, he's the reason that they feel like there's a sense of competition in everything. Like, it's not even a school thing. No. Of course, it has to also include home as well, because if you know the star system, that system that they introduced where you gain a star if you do something well or you win a game. Yeah, that system. Yeah, you know what? I feel like if there's a bad guy here, it's definitely the dad because he encourages the rivalry. I'm telling you, he's the one who started it. Anyway.
Wait, guys, come back.
This is it. The moment where you must decide whether you're going to work together or is it every person for themselves?
What a coincidence. Do I play the card? Wow, you know what? I'll play the card. What a coincidence. It just so happened that the moment that he turned on the TV, boom, this message pops up. Ooh, if he had just waited a bit, he wouldn't have heard it. Yay. Anyway.
Stay tuned.
I got something that'll bring us closer together as a family. Welcome to the first ever Clem Family Obstacle Course. The course has 3 stages. First, it's the tire run. Your feet have to go through every tire. If you skip even one, you're disqualified.
The last challenge better be something related to teamwork or else your plan will totally backfire. Look! He's like, oh yeah, something that will bring us closer as a family. Introduce a competition. What the? Do you want your plan to backfire? You'll encourage competition even more. Isn't what you did with the star system enough? Now you have to introduce this as well. Like, I'm telling you, the other courses or stages or whatever or obstacles better have something related to teamwork or else that plan of his will totally backfire. Anyway.
Next is the tire pull. When your tire touches the branch, you can move on to the next challenge, the balance beam. Every time you fall, you'll have to start over. Get through the mud as fast as you can and hit the buzzer, and you win.
Win what, a mud bath?
How about $300? But there's a catch. You have 2 minutes to complete the challenge. For every minute that passes after this rings, you lose $100 from the prize pool. Got it?
Do they want competition to brew even more or something? Like, how stupid can he be? Oh yeah, I want us to be closer as a family. You know what? Yeah, let's introduce an obstacle course that will brew competition even more between my children, so they hate each other more, so they feel competition between them even more, which makes them feel even more distant from each other. See what I mean? Like, my guy, if anything, that plan should backfire. Either there's an important part of the plan I didn't notice, or I didn't acknowledge, or this plan is gonna backfire. Which one is it? I think it's the second one, but hey, I can't say. Anyway, let's continue.
Ready, set, go!
Yeah, I can tell this is a montage, so...
Restart.
Yeah.
Yes!
Got it!
Like, okay, does anybody genuinely care? Like, what? Like, look, I'm here, I'm trying to save your guys' time, especially because if you're watching this, you probably already watched the original video, so why should I care? Like, I don't care about seeing it, I just care about the result, because I want to save my time, and I don't want my video to get copyright claimed, because I have a feeling that this music is copyrighted, and I'm not risking it, you hear me?
Even after splitting with your sister, you still won more than you won the whole pot. You got it. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That means you won the whole pot. If my math's right, even after splitting with your sister, you still won more than you did by yourself. Look, I understand you guys are competitive. You're twins. It's only natural. But you have to use that competition to build each other up, not break.
I'm sorry, what? I missed something, didn't I?
Good job. I think you got it.
Yes!
You got it.
Wait, did that involve teamwork? Wow, this may be the first montage that actually involves something important, because I'm not kidding. Usually when it comes to that type of stuff, I usually skip it to avoid being copyright claimed, because most of the time when Dhar Mann does this stuff, he usually includes copyrighted music. And let me tell you, this might be the first time that they actually include something important, because I want to understand, where was the whole competition means building each other up? When was that a thing? Anyway.
2 minutes and 10 seconds. That means you did by yourself. But you have to use that competition to build each other up, not break each other down. Never forget that we're a family. I love both of you equally, regardless of whether or not you play a sport or you get the best grades. And you need to love each other that same way. You need to be there for one another, support each other. Because after all we have is family in the end, right?
Again with that star system. Like, okay, I think this is the teachers, and again, do you want to improve more competition than necessary, my guy? Again, the star system. Second, okay, they tag along, all that. Yeah, this is definitely copyrighted. The moment I hear lyrics, I immediately know. But like, okay.
For the new class president goes to...
I hope you wrote a concession speech, because you're gonna need it after I wipe the floor with you.
Talia Clem.
I knew you could do it.
I couldn't have
I guess they saved my time for me, huh?
done it without your help on that speech. Penelope, are you okay?
No, not really. I mean, I'm upset because I lost, of course, but what's worse is what I did to you. I sent out that nasty video, and that's not like me. I'm not a mean person. I don't know what happened.
What? When I skipped the montage, was there something there that I missed? Because, like, last time I checked, nobody just says, oh, I lost my head or whatever. Like, what? I don't think anybody just does that. Anyways, let's continue.
I lost my head. It's all my sister's fault. She's always rubbing it in my face about how good she was in high school and how she was class president, and
I get it.
I'm just so sorry, Talia. How can I ever make it up to you?
You're good, Penelope. It's okay. And since I'm president, I'm gonna need a good VP.
Really? Wait, why would you want me after all the things I did?
Like you said, you're not a bad person, and you have great ideas. If we work together, we can really make a difference at this school.
Honestly, this is the type of thing where I feel like, yes, I'm missing context by skipping these, but at the same time, does it really matter in the hindsight of things? Or like in... Why do I keep forgetting these words when I need them? Genuinely, why? But like, in the grand scheme of things, like, is it really important for me to know the bigger the context? All I need is to know the result, and that's it. Like, okay, I'll be honest with you guys. The two reasons why I keep doing this is quite simple. The first reason is because I want to save you guys' time. If you're watching this, you probably will already watch the original. And if you didn't, the original is available in the description. You can check it at any time if you want. But, like, again, okay, I want to save you guys' time, okay? I don't want to waste it for nothing. And second, and I'll admit, it's kind of a bigger reason. It's because with these montages, I usually risk the music being played alongside it being copyrighted, which means my video gets copyright claimed, which can affect its reach. And it's not like it's not like I'm even a small YouTuber. I'm pretty much unknown. I'm pretty much still unknown. So I'm depending on every bit of reach I can get. So I don't want a copyright claim to remove the reach even more. Anyways, wait. Oh no. Okay, no worries. Anyway, so okay, they do basketball. Good. Okay, what the?
Who wants to go? Let's go.
What are you doing? You should take the last shot.
I'll set the pick. You take the shot. It's just like knockout. You always beat me in knockout, right? He would want to hit him. Here, pass.
Get it in.
I told you we were gonna win.
Move, Talia, get open. Got it!
Hey guys! You guys played great today. Thanks for inviting me, Talia.
You invited her?
Well, I thought you guys might, you know. We'll go on. Ask for her number already.
Okay.
Here, let me just... Here's my number. Maybe we can go out and get ice cream sometime.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds great.
Enough already. I can live with my best friend dating my brother, but don't do all that cutesy stuff in front of me.
You asked for it. Like, didn't she technically ask for it? She's like, don't do that cutie stuff in front of me. You asked for it. You can't just complain after you ask for it. Okay, but like, if there's something I'll give him credit for is that in, like, you know, if you've watched these types of stories, you will know that when it comes to the whole, the male character has a crush or like the main character has a crush, most of the time they do the thing where when the guy finds the crush, he hesitates to even try to talk to her. But this guy didn't, and I'll be honest, he wasn't really that awkward or anything. In fact, the only thing that made it go bad was because Talia had intervened. Like this, like, I'll give him credit for the fact that he actually dared to do that. Like, genuinely, like, of course, I don't know about real life as much since, you know, I don't have that many examples or I guess data to show me, but like, when it comes to these stories, you will know that most guys in these types of stories wouldn't dare to do that, but this guy did it, and did it well. He wasn't full of awkwardness or anything. Again, the only reason the first time had failed was because Talia had intervened. But anyways, I might as well just get to the end credits already.
I can't believe we won a championship.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Your shots were great. And it was so tight.
Yes. The father finally realized how dumb of a system he had introduced. Like, genuinely, I'm glad that he found out and decided to remove the system because, again, I feel like the whole conflict was created by him. It's the type of thing that you only really catch on when you actually think about it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had turned your brains off or had turned your brains off while watching this video and didn't notice, because like I wouldn't blame you, since this is the type of thing that you would want to pick up on, not something that's told directly. So I like the fact that they show that he moved the board entirely, because again, this thing brewed competition. The star system overall brews competition. It's like, oh, you see, I have more stars than you, ha ha ha. See what I mean? Like, that system would have always had competition. So I'm encouraging teamwork at that time was honestly ironic. So I'm honestly glad that he removed it, because if you think about it, didn't he technically start the conflict? But anyways, so honestly, when it comes to this video, it was done rather well. Like, first of all, like, of course, I skipped up stuff for the sake of, you know, saving your guys' time and avoiding copyrighted music, but like, genuinely, I don't feel like a single moment here was wasted. They went straight to the point, which is rare for a Dhar Mann video. Like, they usually add stuff that I could skip without feeling like I missed out on anything. And Josh actually dared to talk to his crush and even confess. Meanwhile, most guys wouldn't dare to be in their crush's vicinity. Like, the fact that I give him credit for something like that just shows how much of a cliche it is to have the main character, who's most of the times a guy, afraid to ask his crush out or even talk to her. You know, it's a cliche when I praise someone for subverting that expectation. But honestly, it was a good video in general. I didn't feel like it wasted my time. And I actually add some stuff that you genuinely need to think about for you to notice. Like, again, the fact that the father was the one who introduced the star system, which means that he's the one who brewed competition between his siblings between his children in the first place. Like, he's the one who started it, and I'm glad that he acknowledged that at the end and through it. It's the type of thing that's a payoff for something that you only really notice when you focus and think about it instead of just watching the video blindly. And again, I wouldn't blame you if you did. Like, I remember most of my life before starting this whole reacting thing, I did the same thing, just watching blindly or whatever. But like I like the fact that for the first time they actually reward people who think about it and focus instead of just listening. They actually reward people for doing it because like it's the type of thing where if someone was watching blindly and then saw that ending shot, they wouldn't think about it. But then a person like me who keeps focusing the entire time because it's my whole job to show my reaction and stuff like that. I notice, hey, he finally did it. He removed the system that brought the competition that he's been trying to avoid. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Did you think I was right? Did you think that what the dad said at the beginning was honestly ironic, him encouraging teamwork when he's the one who introduced the star system? And overall, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video, on the right is a video that YouTube recommends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.